Greetings, my 12 man them. The transfer window is closed, and after the crisis season we just had, I needed to see some real bad man business. We had too many man that were trying to out-Deddington each other. This is Man United, yet we had a bag of man divided from any kind of seriousness. Our Deddingtons were too expensive to be so poor. Oh my goodness, the sufferings we have suffered. We had man that couldn't buy a goal in attack. We had man that give away goals for free between the sticks. What kind of backwards hustling is this? A deficit on both ends of the pitch. Of course 15th was the best we could do. We hit rock bottom, getting smacked down on a weekly basis. These Deddingtons raised all the people's eyebrows. We had to give enough people the elbow. The board had to wake up and smell what the Deddingtons have been cooking. Nothing but dead food. Yuck. I watched every game last season like, brother, what's that? Man was regularly vexed, but I got on my woosah. I let it go. Man, have to look forward. The past is the past, as long as the future comes with some serious upgrades. And serious upgrades have arrived. Matheus Cunha, the first Brazilian we have ever signed. Every other Brazilian we have signed has been a liar. Brazilians with Englishman names. Fred, Anderson, Anthony. These men didn't come from the favelas of Rio de Janeiro. They came from the estates of Nottingham, Stoke and Burnley. But Cunha ain't like them, man. He plays like he loves the ball and it loves him back. He takes it for long strolls down the pitch. He controls it like he has the remote. He caresses it into nets from distance. This is a real baller. Man came and took the number 10 shirt and said, "Obrigado por favor" to the previous inhabitant. Oof! This is a proper signing. A game changer. Level raiser. A samba skanker. We have a bad boy! Just look at the home kit fits. The flicks and the tricks. Top boys on a madness. Sully and pricks. He gets his victim begging for mercy. It's disgusting. Cunha is home sweet home. Old Trafford. He was made for this manner. He should have scored by now, but that Old Trafford judge is strong. But them can't hold him down. Can't hold him down. I'm very excited by this signing. Cunha. Man had to give 3 wheel ups in a row for this blood clot direct rude boy. And you can't tell me nothing. And then we have Brian and MBUEMO. Another bad boy in here. Ask Carlos. BALEBA. What? What's wrong with these loons? Man can't tell me about this goon. Man lit up the whole league like moon. Man's a shooter from Cameroon. Are you mad? Last season my man was top 3 selected. Feared and respected. It was just him and elites on the guest list. Don't piss me off. This IC3 was wanted by everyone. But he looked in the mirror. He saw red. He saw OT. And I see what? I see who? I see a man who only wanted to come to Man United. He wanted to come where the legends don't die and he could duppy daily. And now I'm hearing haters trying to talk like Brian at levels. Huh? I see them boy there, they must have forgotten, but they're way too young to suffer from dementia. Selective memory. He dunked 20 goals last season and has already got off the mark for us. He's a killer. Skengman in Skengman mode. This man lives on Shellington Crescent. Who wants corn cause my man's on form? Don't piss him off. Him and Cunha could be the new class of 25. Huh? Haters have to get but rude boy, mind what you say. That's thin ice. Man see a goal through the lens. That's fisheye. Look at that ball in the net. And still I reload. Do it again. Can't deny. Pundits and haters ask, why did I? What? Why did I? Repercussions. Man talk crap, man will end discussions. I am so gassed for these two. You can already see the difference they made to the attack. The goals will flow soon. Benjamin Sesko. Another great piece of business. Man try and mock him and call him Tesco like that ain't the biggest retailer in the country. Dominant. They told the world every little helps and then little by little they help themselves to everything. That would be Benjamin's story. Man will take over and rise to the top of the game. Have you seen this brother Lee? He is clearly only interested in reaching the top and trust me, he will get there. Super tall, super quick, super techie, super athletic. He'll be a super signing. He ain't the finished article, but his ceiling is so high. And the way this brother jumps, he'll smash through that ceiling. I'm very excited by this signing. Listen to me good. Once he adapts, it will be a problem for the league. Watch. Sene Lamens. They call him Baby Courtois. That title ain't easy. Lamens was brought in to replace the Lemons. Another exciting signing. Now I ain't gonna pretend that I've watched him play in the Belgian league. No one watches the Belgian league. But ain't no way he could be worse than oh no, I'm buying Deddington. These two Lemons have got man super bitter even though they got no juice. They need to peel out. And give thanks we didn't sign that fraudulent Argentinian chap Emi Martinez. I can't stand that guy. And he is dead food. He made more mistakes than oh no last season. Nah. I like the approach Ineos have taken to identify Lamens, and from the YouTube clips I've seen and the scouting reports I've read, he looks very good. I have a good feeling about this one. We may have just discovered the next serious keeper, but time will tell. Let's be easy. This window would have been a 10 out of 10 if we had signed BALEBA. That would have been the biggest game changer. Our midfield is still waiting for surgery. This is some NHS level waiting time to get treatment. We ain't had legs for years. How can man run with no legs? That's why so many teams just walk past our midfield with ease. We ain't had a 6 for years. Man ain't getting top 6 without a 6. I like BALEBA a lot, but I can't believe it was him or nothing. For all these antics, United better get him in January or next summer, because not addressing this position doesn't make any sense otherwise. But I must say, I am happy with what we have signed though. I have liked every signing Ineos have made since they joined the club. Come on United, thank you please.